welcome back to another video. And we have officially finished week 1 and we're on to week 2, number 8. And I'm excited to share this one with you because I feel like I'm passionate about this one. So stay tuned and let's get into it. So number 8 is going to be nurture the relationships with the Black women in my life. And I think that this one is going to be something that I'm going to be really intentional of. And funny enough, I was actually talking with one of my really good friends earlier, who I call my sis, and we're talking about our need to really foster the female relationships that we have. Because I know for me, I stay being like, I ain't got no friends, but I do, because even though I may not have the quantity, the quality of the women in my life, the ones that I lean on, the ones that I call when I need support or help or just want a key, are everything, right? And most of them, and the unfortunate part, I guess what makes it tough for me is that most of them don't live here. So the women in my life are, again, they're not bountiful, but they're really quality women. And I know that what sometimes makes it hard is the fact that these women either don't live within my proximity, or we're just so busy in our everyday lives that we don't have the opportunity to really hang out and spend a lot of time together, right? That's part of being a grown woman, right? You got business to handle and different things like that. But the one thing that I always want to strive for is that I have found it very important to really have strong female relationships in my life. And luckily for me, all those relationships that I have that are really, really strong are also Black women. So we have shared experiences. And what I appreciate about my friends is that we don't always agree, and that's okay. And I think that oftentimes a lot of women feel like, oh, I'm not gonna mess with her because she always disagrees with me or whatever like that. But I like that. I want my friends to challenge me. I want my friends to stretch me, to help me grow, to tell me that don't look good, or that ain't right, or I shouldn't have. And I hold myself to the same thing for them, right? I'll tell my friend I don't like what she just said or how she approached the situation. Or I tell her dang, he a nice guy, give him a chance. See, good guys, I be trying to fight for the good guys or whatever, But part of it is that as I continue to grow and hopefully grow my family and different things like that, I also want to go into it knowing that even if life is busy, work is crazy, family is, overtaking my life, I still want to make space in the gap for those women because I know how vital they were to my 20s. And these were the same women that walked in my wedding that are still 10 toes down for me today. So I want to ensure that as I navigate through my life and I continue to grow in my own womanhood, that I grow and I pour into theirs as well. So for my sisters, because at this point, these group of ladies that I have are no longer even friends. They have surpassed friendships, and some of them are related to me, and they're no longer just cousins. These are my sisters, right? These are women that, hold my heart dearly. If anything were to ever happen to our relationship, I might cry I lost a nigga. These women I cherish so much. I value their opinions. They also inspire me, in different avenues. There's a friend of mine that the way that she mothers, my heart, right? And then there's another one, the way that she thrives and strives in her education and what she does is amazing. A lot of my friends, there's one that's an entrepreneur, and for her, the way that she has stepped out, regardless of what people have said continuously, is so inspiring. And when they tell me I inspire them, and I be like, me? And they be like, no, yes, you. I know that this is the group of friends that I want to continue growing in and for us to continue pouring each other and sharing knowledge. So I want to go into this new decade knowing that I am going to intentionally nurture those relationships. And even if it has to be via phone or FaceTime, that I make space and time for them so that we can continue growing and building and bossing up together. Number 8 is going to be nurture the relationships with the Black women in my life. And again, I want to be intentional about this. I want to be able to, and I think nurturing those relationships also means holding their feet to the fire. It it also means keeping them accountable. I think that also means that if they tell me something, I'm going to make sure that I've checked in and asked about it and ensure that I'm keeping them focused and allowing them to feel supported, even if they don't feel supported by others around them. That nurturing that relationship is that when they need me, even if it's like, hey, like, dang, me and my husband haven't had, some alone time together. Give me the baby. Give me the baby. Go ahead and enjoy and love on your husband, and I'll support you in that manner. That I want whatever that I can do. If it means, picking up a flight and flying across the country to support them, I want to be able to do that more intentionally for my friends, because they have shown to do that for me countless times. And I want to ensure that I am reciprocating that to them, but also ensuring that I'm nurturing those relationships so that we can be, the golden girls, when we're 80, the husbands ain't around no more. That we all live in a house together and we key, So, like I said, I want to move into this new space, nurturing those Black women in my life. So I encourage you too, that we continue to really support Black women in the way that we say on social media that we want to support Black women, and continue to really foster those relationships, because I don't believe that another Black woman is my competitor, right? She is my sis, that she is my girl, and if she needs me, I can cheer for her even if I'm not in the race, or even if I am behind in the race, right? If she hits number one before I hit number one, you go, girl, and I'm proud of you. So yeah, that's something I want to be intentional of, and I hope that we can continue doing that for each other in these Black spaces, because we know there's so many spaces that we can't, that we don't feel honored or don't feel celebrated. So allow that to be our own spaces that we create. So thank you again for watching another video, and keep me accountable, my Black friends, my Black women friends. Keep me accountable. If you like, girl, you could do better, I want to do better. So again, comment, like, and subscribe, and let's start a conversation below about the importance of fostering these strong Black female relationships. And until next time, see you in another video.